Hello everybody, welcome back to another MukBang. Today we're eating mac and cheese with not just mac and cheese, but as you reminded myself, steamed broccoli, because that shit's gas. Also, this is not the mac and cheese. This is the mac and cheese that I used. Look at how many freaking vitamins there are in this one. I've already tasted it. It tastes like mac and cheese, kind of. It actually tastes like a Easy Mac. You all know Easy Mac? This is what that tastes like. But also I didn't make it right because I didn't have enough milk. Is that fucking up my shot, the steam? Probably. But I'm gonna throw some of this on there. Stop fucking up my shot. And chicken. This is a mess. This is gross. Sorry if you clicked on this. Pretty good. Wow, I don't know how I'm gonna eat this. Bottoms up. Oh, this broccoli is like perfectly steamed. Oh, that's amazing. I got napkins on napkins on napkins up in the house. Oh my goodness. This is the messiest one I've ever had. Oh well. I'm sure we got it. But yes, today was so good. Thanks for asking. Went to a coffee shop with my friend Zachariah, and he tried to stop me from going to hell, basically. I didn't want to talk about my sexuality because I feel like I would get heated during that, and I don't want to do that to him. I already did that once and I felt really bad. Basically, like, we're talking about Christ, and then I was like, how you know white men in heaven didn't kill God because they were scared? He was like, he laughed at that, and then I was like, and then I like kept going. I was like, God would not allow kids to have cancer, blah, blah, blah. God is dead. And then I also said, like, stuff to make a Christian mad. And props to him for, like, not. Props for him for, like, literally inviting me to coffee and then, like, talking it out. Kind of. Because if I was a godder, a God believer, I would not let motherfuckers step on his fucking name like that. I'd be like, listen, you fucking ginger. Just because you're a God. I asked him if he felt sad about that. And he said no. It's very cringe to me. Oh, he said no because he gets to do the stuff like this and help people who deserve to be in God's heaven. He doesn't think global warming's real. He thinks it's real, but he doesn't think it's like a big issue. Enough about that though. Bless Zachariah's heart. I had a fun time. He bought me my hot chocolate because I don't drink coffee, so I had a hot chocolate. Love you, Zachariah. Probably never gonna watch this, but that's okay. I think next time I'll bring up my sexuality. I just think it's such a scary thought. If you like, let's say you're in Zachariah's shoes. You love God. You take God steps. You literally said, like, you pick up Jesus' cross with him, and you pick up the burden that is being a Christian. Which is, like, not living life to the fullest because you live by the 10 Commandments. Blah, 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 you're not a slut. But in my last MukBang about talking about how sluts are... I don't even believe in sluts. If you're a slut, stop. It's for your own good. Sex can be like a drug. If you take too much of it and too many of it, you're going to be addicted and you're not going to be able to love anybody. Because your love is just distributed between so many people. It's hard to tie that all into one person when marriage arrives. Maybe you don't want to do all that. It's up to you. Well, maybe I will eat all this. I was like, I think I'm making too much food, but if it actually has 14 grams of protein in it, worth it. I don't even remember how expensive it is, but it was at Whole Foods, so probably a little. Oh, I have more broccoli. He's doing the Lord's work and having faggots, not believing faggots. And he doesn't believe that Jeffrey Dahmer went to heaven. Sorry, I know I said I was done talking about this, but that's just been on my mind all day. So, well, at least since 2 when I got there. I'm also very envious of your lifestyle, Zachariah, because he is in a choir and he travels all across the Midwest to go sing at people. And I want to travel. It's the one thing I don't like about not being in college, just like all that shit you're not a part of, but they're not a part of this. And then if I want to get even deeper, recently I'm feeling I'm becoming an alcoholic. But like, my definition of an alcoholic is when you start to crave it when you shouldn't crave it. So like right now, I want to take like 5 shots. There's nothing going on, no celebration. Almost at 1,000 subscribers, but like that's in like 3 weeks, not now. And champagne is for celebration, not shots. Like I don't need that. So I told him that I wasn't gonna drink tonight, and then I sent him a picture of this, and he said, see, he's so sweet. Maybe I shouldn't tell you this. He said, boom, healthy. And then he said like something sweet that I won't say because I respect Zachariah's privacy. And then I was like, you should take my ID from me. And he was like, what would and then he like registered it. He was like, what would that? And then he was like, oh, so you can't buy anything. And I was like, yeah. So I left with my ID. It's just, that's another factor of like being a Christian is like, sobriety is so boring. And like, yes, being sobriety is healthier for you. But if you have good genetics and stay out of people's lanes and don't get the COVID vaccine, you should be like as healthy as could be. I didn't finish my thought about Zechariah. If you like born a Christian, you live through God, and you take up all the burdens of being a Christian, and in the end, when you die, there's just nothing. You just die, and that's that. That is so. I'd be so mad. Granted, you don't have the energy to be mad, but like, I would. I would be so mad. I'd be like, what the fuck? I only had sex with one fucking person my whole fucking life. And I didn't steal bullshit. I was sober during all that shit. I'd be so mad. I'd be furious. When I was kind of cutting up my broccoli though, I found this like piece of black plastic. And I've never seen that in anything before. And I was like, oh, okay. I won't eat that. Oh my goodness. And then he was doing homework at the coffee shop, and then I was editing a MukBang. That was my second MukBang I ever edited in public before. The first time I was too social normality. So I don't give a fuck back then. And so my social anxiety is like low-key coming back, because I was doing like, I think I was like in a park, and I was like singing, and I was like, normal people don't do this. But I'm far from normal. I think, oh my god. I think we know that by my fucking shirt. This is the last of my, I just got ketchup on my Tom and Jerry shirt. Fuck you. Ooh, fine. The chicken kind of left this residue. Chicken bite. Ooh, chicken bites good. So yeah, this morning though, I went to Whole Foods because I never went to a Whole Foods before. It was expensive, and they had pizza, they had beef stroganoff, they had fucking like hot meals there, which I didn't expect. Well, actually, I did know that. Like, I knew that they had an open salad because those slushy noobs MukBang did a MukBang there once, and so I was like, oh, fun. And they were saying that it was expensive. Love slushy noobs. I love slushies and I love noobs. Like, how could you not like them? One of my favorite memories. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's happening with my voice. My favorite slushy noobs moment is like they're doing a haunted house or whatever, and Martin's dressed up as a vampire. That's not important. But what is important is, oh my god, Martin and who? Hassan? No, that's a streamer. Hazam the Fantastic? I don't know. But he would dressed up as Frankenstein, and they were like in a haunted house, so the lights were weird, and he was like talking about how this is the best Halloween ever. Like, I've never felt more myself in this costume, because he had like green face paint on, and then like a blazer on. He's like, I feel confident in my skin before. And then Martin behind the camera was like, and we promise that his face paint is green. In this lighting, it doesn't look like it. And then they're like, ooh, and it literally like blackface, but and then he runs out of the frame because he's like, fuck that. Which is good. Good that Martin and Hassan the Fantastic doesn't support blackface. That's why I'd like and subscribe. And you should too, because I do not support that either. I don't know why it worked. That was like pressure for you to... I don't believe in that. If I had the right amount of milk, I think this would be like really good. 14 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber with probiotics, 21 nutrients from plants, low something, incredibly delicious with a picture of a unicorn. That's why I bought it. Literally, I was like, looking at the juice packs, and I was like, oh, I've never seen a unicorn. Oh, and community love. What does that mean? I don't know. And this one's also healthier because it says, in parentheses, if you want, throw in 2 tablespoons of butter for a richer flavor. That's what I did. Because fuck my arteries. I think if I were to die from one of my, what do you call it, bad habits, I would die from arteries and salt, like heart disease. I love salty foods and I love fast food. It's so good. Christian boys are just, they have a love for a man upstairs, and that just gives game. Sorry. Dude, I think I'm more fearful of like talking bad about him, because what if he like strikes down like a lightning bolt right now? Die, bitch. No, thank you. I bet you better have a sense of humor. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Why did I say Jesus' name? Oh, I'm fucked. I'm nervous now. I'm paranoid. Reese is intenoid. Oh, Reese just went from a 3 paranoid out of 10 to a 4. Because my walls are thin and I'm scared they're all going to hear me talk. But I heard them all talk when I was trying to take a nap in my hammock. I have a hammock in my living room and it's so cute. Dude, I'm so nervous now. Oh no. I'm going to die of a heart attack tonight. And it's all your fault. I don't know why trauma is so funny to me. Cope with it. That's how I cope with it. My neighbor's like taking notes, like, dear God. Bad relationship with. Oh, I'm gonna pick this up so I don't forget about it. Chill back there with Kageyama. Oh, so he was at Whole Foods, and I wanted like a pizza, but my hands were full, so I was just like, oh, okay. I went to check out, because I didn't have a basket. I had eggs. You don't care. Apples, some other shit. And, oh, I dropped a glazed donut, though. I had a glazed donut, and I dropped it, and I just picked it up and ate it. Probably never washed the bottom of a grocery store flooring. Oh, well. Maybe that's what's gonna kill me is the shit that I just eat. I found a piece of plastic in my broccoli and I kept going. It's eating that shit. So I wanted the pizza, but I was just like, oh, I don't have room for that. And the cheese and pepperoni that was out, it was out for like an hour already, so it looked a little like... So I kept going, and then I went to a park because I wanted to walk around. I love walking. And I started walking, and I realized I was walking towards the Whole Foods. I was like, how far is it? It was like 0.2 miles. I was like, okay, bet. So I go to the Whole Foods, and I get the pizza, and then I eat the pizza on my way back to my car. Greatest walk ever, honestly. And then I bought a strawberry sparkling thing. And not this. Sparkling water. Sparkling water is really growing on me. The first sip is like gross. But then like 3 sips in, I'm like, ooh. I start craving it. I'm like, shit. I'm getting water and that bubbly frizzy wizzy. What's an antioxidant? I think that's good for you, but I don't know what the fuck that is. Stay mad. I got antioxidants, you don't, bitch ass. You're like, well, your parents are divorced, so like, I kind of win. Also, I realized in my other MukBang, it was like, I was talking about how I looked up people's records. Just one person. Don't get alarmed by the people I know that you're watching this. And I accidentally like showed the camera his mugshot, and I edited that out. It's not you. If you're watching this, because I don't think the person would ever watch my videos. No. But did I show Zachariah that same photo? Yes. Because I was editing it and I remember. But he had no idea who the person was. And then I told him about his lifestyle, and he was like, that's just sad. And I was like, don't you think that's living life to the fullest? Because like, I think... And he was like, no, that's his 4th offense. Like, you just told me that was his 4th offense. That is sad. I was like, oh, yeah, I guess he... Sorry. Wow, I ate all that. I'm kind of still hungry. Oh, I'm running out of battery. I will be going on a drive. I'm going to play some Fortnite. And then I'm going to fall asleep. And I'm going to see Grandma tomorrow. Oh, that's another thing about Zachariah I love. Like, I told him, okay, I had cancer, and now that I'm cancer-free. And he was like over the moon, and he prayed for me. And when I told him, and I was just like, what a big heart that man has. Even his brother said he has a big heart. Zachariah, I'm envious of your life, and I'm envious of your heart. I don't want to marry you per se, but I want to marry someone just like you. Your personality is so it. It's so it. It's so in. Like, you know when Wendy Williams was like, she is the moment. Come on now. She was talking about you. Love you, Zachariah. Platonically. Next time we're going to bring up homosexual, and I'm going to get really mad at you. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked me dishing up my plate. I think that was good for the algorithm. I can see you bitches click off right away. So, peace. Okay, you're not going to turn off by yourself.